Hello everyone, my name is Louiel Ngujo BTLED 2C. For today's video, I'm going to show you the 8 primal cuts of beef and 4 primal cuts of pork. Okay, let's go!
What is pork? Pork is the culinary term for meat from a domestic pig. It is one of the most consumed meats in the world, eaten both freshly cooked and preserved. About 30% of the pork is consumed as cooked fresh meat, while the remainder is cured or smoked for bacon, ham, and sausage and rendered to make lard. How is pork broken down? The carcass of the pig is initially separated into 4 main cuts of pork, which are referred to as primal cuts. Primal cuts are made of muscle, fat, and bone that are further broken down into 18 sub-primal cuts. In addition to the carcass of the pig, pork knuckles and meat from the head are also butchered and sold for culinary purposes. Did you know that there are 4 primal cuts of pork? Yes, there is, which are the rear legs, aka ham, loin, shoulder, and belly or side. Rear legs, aka ham. The rear legs of the animal from hip to knee are often referred to as the ham. It is a primal cut sold as large roast and is available fresh or cured. It can be further broken down into the fresh chunk, fresh sirloin, cured bone-in half ham, and cured country ham. Second is the loin. The area between the shoulder and rear legs is the most tender and lean part of the animal. Ribs and loin chops are cut from this region, along with pork loin, roast, and tenderloin roast. Pork chops often come from this area. Try buying bone-in rib and center-cut loin chops for sautéing or grilling. Third is the shoulder. Cuts from the upper portion of the shoulder are well marbled with fat, which makes them ideal for low and slow cooking methods like braising, stewing, or barbecuing, which will help break down connective tissues. These cuts can be further broken down into the pork shoulder and pork butt, also known as the Boston butt. The last one, the belly or side. The underside of the animal has the fattiest meat and is the source of bacon and spare ribs. What are the 8 primal cuts of beef? Let's start by looking at the primal cuts of beef. These are the 8 basic cuts that separate one whole side of beef. These cuts incorporate large sections that get cut down further to form subprimal cuts and individual portion cuts of meat you might buy at the butcher shop or grocery store. These 8 different cuts of meat includes the following: the chop, the rib, loin, round, flank, plate, brisket, and shank. First is the chop. Beef chop comes from the forequarter of a cow. Chop consists of the upper arm through the shoulder blade up to the part of the neck. Second is the rib. The rib cut consists of the 6 through the 12 ribs, not including the lower portion, which is known as the plate. Third is the loin. The loin is on the top of the cow, just behind the rib. The loin is where the highest quality cuts of beef come from. The fourth one is the round. Round is at the back of the cow, on the rump and hind legs. Fifth is the flank. The flank is a boneless cut of meat located below the loin. The sixth is the plate. The plate, also called the short plate, is below the rib cut in the forequarter of the cow. Seventh is the brisket. The front of the cow below the chop is the brisket cut. This cut is from the cow's breastbone area. The last one, shank. The shank is the upper part of the cow's legs. Each side of beef includes 2 shanks, one in the forequarter and one in the back.